Hi, I'm Ashley from Destiny Rescue. Destiny Rescue is an aid and development organisation existing to end child slavery and extreme poverty. We're all aware of poverty that's happening in third world countries around the world today. I hope I can portray to you how real it is, because out of desperate poverty comes desperate need. Hundreds of millions of people live without enough food, no clean water, no education and no healthcare. It opens the door to those without morals to prey on the young, the weak, the vulnerable, the desperate.
Every 26 seconds, one new child is being sold or forced into the sex trade. Every 26 seconds. It is unacceptable that that goes on in this day and age unnoticed. UNICEF estimates that 1.2 million new children are trafficked every year.
It's hard to believe that in the 21st century that slavery still exists, let alone child sexual slavery. There are more slaves today, right now, than at any other time in history. The slave trade was not abolished, it's bigger than ever and it's growing. It's estimated that at the moment human trafficking is the second highest traded commodity, coming in behind the arms trade.
Human trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It makes more money in 1 year than Nike, Google and Starbucks combined. It is a total violation to human rights.
After a child is trafficked, sold or forced into prostitution, they may be forced to service multiple customers every day. And this is their life, today, tomorrow and the day after that. If nobody rescues them, they have little chance of ever escaping. The child will suffer heinous abuse and may be subject to violence, torture, HIV, STDs and many other mental and emotional illnesses. Where are these children's mums and dads? Unfortunately, they may have even been betrayed by the very ones who was meant to be protecting them. Sometimes their parents are the ones that have sold them, whether it be because of extreme poverty, debt repayment, or even they've been tricked into selling their child with promises of a better future. Whatever the story, it is not okay that a child should ever be put in prostitution.
Despite the ongoing efforts and suitably harsh punishments imposed by various governments for traffickers who are sexually exploiting children, prostitution is still happening.
As an Australian-based organisation, Destiny Rescue exists to raise up an army of people who want to make a stand, to say this is not okay and we're going to do something about it. Destiny Rescue is rescuing these children.
We currently have 30 rescue homes throughout the world, in Thailand, Cambodia, Burma, India and Mozambique. These rescue homes are full of children rescued from brothels and also children in our prostitution prevention programs.
Taking care of young children from horrifically abusive situations and endeavouring to help them heal would be a daunting task for most people. However, at Destiny Rescue, we believe that love never fails. And as we continue to show these children and these girls an unfailing love, we are seeing some amazing results. Today, in our care, we have had young children who have had their innocence stolen in ways most of us would find soul-destroying. Young girls that come in hurting and broken, scarred from the life they were forced into. These same girls have flourished in an atmosphere of love, acceptance, security and care. They have learned to have hope for their future, not despair and shame because of their past. On staff, we have qualified counsellors, medical staff and teachers, all with a passion to see these children made whole in body, mind and spirit.
Part of Destiny Rescue's holistic approach to rescue and care is vocational training. We believe vocational training is essential for self-sustainability and future employment for the children.
We have many different vocational training options for the children to choose. One of them is jewellery making, beading and design of handmade, beautiful pieces of jewellery that we sell in Australia. This jewellery gives the girls skills for future job options and it also gives them a wage as we pay them to make them. Vocational training is a great tool for empowering individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty.
All the jewellery at this party has been handmade by children and young women rescued from sexual slavery. It's not just pretty beads, it represents the story of a transformed life. Blood, sweat and tears have gone into the story behind each piece of this beautiful jewellery. Unlike many children that are trapped in brothels today in sexual slavery, the children in our aftercare home have a real hope for their future and are learning to dream again. By joining with us, purchasing some beautiful handmade jewellery, sponsoring a child, going on a team trip, having a fundraiser, or joining one of our campaigns, you can be part of feeding hungry people, restoring the abused, empowering the poor, and rescuing innocent children from the abuse of the sex trade. You can be the reason another child is freed from sexual slavery.